What it do? What it do? It's your boy DJ Mixmaster Chaos on this Rant Wednesday. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back live and direct in Winfield, Arizona. Winfield, Alabama. Yeah, I'm here. Man, I've been sick as a dog. Well, I put it this way. I wasn't really bad sick, but I was sick enough to say I was sick. I just put it that way. But I'm here. Man, I hope everybody's doing good in Facebook land and YouTube land. Much love and respect, man. But I'm going to need you guys to subscribe to my page, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you can't really get me as much on Facebook, you can get me on YouTube now. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. And if you got any videos, commercialized stuff that you're trying to promote your business, you know what I'm saying, you can hit me up at chaoticdjsmusic@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? I show love to my people. I love my people. As long as my people love themselves. First lady, go somewhere with that. Yeah, I know what I said. What's going on, boo-boo? See how rough I look? I like a truck driver. Oh, I am a truck driver. What the fuck I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm here. I just got to talking backstage with brother Boston, aka Dark Prince. He'll be back in a minute. He had to make a phone call, talk to his G-moms. So anyway, I just want to say, man, it is truly a blessing to be on the land of the living. Cause I ain't gonna lie, the last couple of days I've been down and out as far as my health, allergies, you know. That happens because, like I say, this weather, man, out here on the road, 1 minute is hot, next minute is cold, hot, cold. Just like my brother say, man, it feel like, it's like we don't have no fucking fall or no spring. We just have summer and wintertime. Because 1 minute is cold, next minute is hot, cold, hot, and that shit ain't good. You know what I'm saying? But it been fucking with my allergies to the fact where out of this eye, which is my left eye, it was burning, it was hurting, the pain it was fucking with me. I couldn't hardly even see out that eye. I could see out of it, but it was bleary. So it was really fucked up, man. I ain't gonna lie. But everything works out, and I ended up getting all that shit cleared. I didn't go to no doctor. I don't really fuck with doctors. You know, most black men, we don't fuck with doctors like that. But, you know, it just, I'd rather not talk about it, but most black men know why. But it is what it is. All right. Now, let's go into the situation, man. I just want to say, you know, my condolence goes out to young Dolph, the rapper, um, and his family and fans and friends and stuff like that. He was gunned down about a couple of hours ago in Memphis, Tennessee. Um, Only thing I can say about that, I know that I was going to get into the Kyle whatever the fuck, in the Rittenhouse situation, but I wanted to talk about Young Dolph a little bit right quick. I really don't. I have his music, but I really didn't know really that much about him. I've heard of him around the way, and he even, I know, came to Delta back here some years back. You know what I'm saying? He did a little concert or whatever. But I sure hate to hear, you know, that he lost his life like he did because, man, it just, you know, it's just like this is like a damn chain reaction now to where young rappers are getting gunned down like it's the thing to do nowadays. And this shit is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it hurts because I remember when coming up when I was young back in the days. You didn't really hear about no rappers dying like that. I mean, of course, you didn't start really hearing about real bad shit like that until the situation went down with Tupac and Biggie. Well, hell, I was fully grown then, but man, that shit is crazy, man. It's really crazy. I mean, I don't know what happened. I'm sure a lot of people probably don't know what happened. But from sources, it sounds like to me that there's going to be some hell going to go down in Memphis tonight, probably in the next couple of days, because I mean the young brother was pretty much loved by a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You know, but here's the thing with that, and the thing that most people don't seem to understand. You know, that word accountability to me is like lacking in our society because a lot of these young men being raised by their moms and the father is always invisible in these guys' lives. And I never seen that type of lifestyle myself coming up because, true enough, I had a father, had a mother. God rest the dead to both of them. But when you have one side of the coin basically bringing up these young men, it's very difficult for them to kind of understand the whole concept of being who they are. And that's a man. Because a woman can't never, ever raise a man to be a man. She can only raise a man to be the the offset of herself. And that's not a good look because you basically raising a man to be a woman in man form. And a lot of times these young men out here are just as emotional and scorned than an average woman. You can't tell them shit. They ain't trying to hear shit. All they doing is just doing what they just do. Hell, I mean, I'm basically raising myself. I'm basically being shown how to be a man myself. My father not there. You know, I have maybe an uncle. He might come in every now and again and take me, show me how to shoot a ball or go fishing or some shit. But that's about it. I ain't really being shown how to do real manly things. So these young men, they get out here and they basically are going in form of a woman in a man body. And that's why a lot of these young women don't know how to product themselves because hell, they all they see around them is men acting like women, acting more womanly than they act. But it is, but the real quiet, the real silent treatment of the whole situation is that society got this shit set up like this. You know what I'm saying? And when I listen to this new generation hip hop, rap music, trap music, drill music, what the fuck you want to call it, it's beautiful sounding beats, but the lyrics sound like dog shit. And the reason why it sounds like that is because it's like a promotional deal in this music industry to basically promote young men to go out and smoke each other. Because the music that I came up on, true enough, we had the same, but we also had guidance from older cats back in the days that basically told us, you know, yeah, you hear that shit, but don't you do it. We are 3 or 4 generations from that now. And these young men don't have that type of guidance. So they basically out here literally raising themselves to be men. And when they raise themselves to be men, they make bad decisions, do bad things. Young Dolph, I really don't know too much about the young brother. All I know from what I can see, he's a young brother. I'm sure he meant well. But the music that he rapped off of, you know, and the audience that he basically cumularized were basically fried in the mind when it comes down to knowing the real concepts of reality. I mean, hey, who's to say? The young brother probably thought he was doing the best he could, because that's how it be. Because one thing about the industry, most people don't know the industry is cutthroat. It's a bad situation. It's like fucking with a loaded gun. A load with one bullet, a 38 caliber. You put that one bullet in that bitch and you flipping that goddamn cylinder, putting it to your head, and you pull the damn trigger. Nothing happened. But never to say it the less, if you pull the trigger again, it might pop. That's the industry. Like I say, your young brother, you know, my heart goes out to you got to the young guys out there. You know what I'm saying? All these young rappers and stuff. But this is the thing that I don't get. You know, me as a black man, I mean, I really don't even consider myself a black man because I found out clearly over the over the, over the last couple of days, I'm not even a black man. Because a black man is an unknown man. And I'm very known. I'm looking at you right. I'm looking at the camera right now. So I'm very known. I'm not unknown. But being a black man could really consider a person that is unknown. Black is dark. Black is not being shown. So with that being said, if you go to court and you tell the judge that you're a black man, he's gonna look at you as a nothing. He's gonna look at you as unexistence. Even when you say you're African American, that's an oxymoron. That don't even make no sense because you basically putting God and the devil in the same goddamn language. What am I saying? What are you saying, Chaos? I'm saying that you're gonna say you are African, which is the motherland, the land of where life began, and you're American, where life is trying to end. That shit don't make no sense. But Messy Jesse came up with that shit back in the 80s, saying that you were African American, because it sounds good. It makes it sound very soothing when it don't mean shit. Just say I'm a brown man, a brown woman. It might sound funny, but you say it enough, it'll start sounding good to you because that's just what you are. That ain't dark. That ain't black. When you look at something black, put on a black t-shirt and put your fucking skin up against the motherfucker. You ain't gonna see black nowhere near. That's brown. Matter of fact, use the word melanin. I'm melanin. That'll really fuck up the society when you say you're melanin. Because when you say you're melanin, it means that you got power. You can withstand heat like you're supposed to. Love your skin within. That's what I get. That's how I get down. But anyway, um, like I say, This shit it got to stop, guys. It really, this bullshit with all this drill music, trap music shit, man. It's bullshit. That's not the culture that we came up with. The culture that we came up with, it basically edutain, not entertain, but edutain. And powers that be went in there and destroyed it. We gave it away. We give every fucking thing that we ever come up with away to the enemy. Hip hop, blues, R&B, shit, everything. We created all of it. Rock and roll. Y'all think rock and roll was on and it came out for on the two list of white people? No. God rest dead to Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry started rock and roll. Yes, he started rock and roll. Well, fucking Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley wasn't even thought about when Chuck Berry came out. But show you how it's done. They want you to believe that Chuck Berry. They want you to believe that Elvis Presley was the king of rock and roll. That motherfucker ain't king. Caucasian people love taking our shit and making good profit and basically telling us that they came up with this shit. I remember seeing a motherfucking picture where the motherfucker had a white boy on the front of it, bald head with a bandana on his head. And they said in the next 100 years, they're gonna say that's Tupac. I wouldn't be surprised. But one thing I'm gonna show you though, if you got children or a child, you educate them the right way, then they ain't gotta worry about them finding out that Tupac is really a black man. Because they already know. That's why we have to educate our children as well as ourselves. I'm still educating myself every day. Run up and down these highways and byways. I love entertaining, edutaining myself because I know, quite frankly, that I'm gonna find out a lot of things that I thought I knew that I didn't know. That's one thing I love about history and finding out different stuff. Now, we're gonna get with this situation right here. Kyle, what's his name? Rittenhouse. I can never get that white boy's name right for shit. But I want to show y'all something. They basically gonna let that white boy go. Y'all can get ready. He's gonna be free. Well, hell, he's already free now. They just trying to figure out a way how they gonna say things. Thank you, First Lady. They just want to see how they're gonna break it down in layman college bougie term. Because clearly they trying to say that the white boy came to Kenosha, I think that is, Wisconsin or whatever, to help some business people basically save their business from looters. But here's the thing. He's 17 years old. Don't Kenosha have a police department? What the hell they need a 17-year-old boy to go in a city to shoot up people for? But to be honest with you, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit because it ain't got nothing to do with black people. Those are white situations. Those are white people problems. They had nothing to do with black people. But I seen this diagram back here where they basically compare Tamar Rice, who was 12 years old and was killed for having a fake toy gun, and Rittenhouse, 17, killed 2 people, walked by the police after killing 2 people, got home, got to go home and sleep. Is that a surprise, y'all? It shouldn't be. But see, this is the thing right here. They write the laws. They break the law. That's just like a person, a child, a spoiled ass child. When you come over to their house and they say, "You want to play the game? You want to play a game with me? Come on, let's go play basketball. Let's go play ping pong. Let's go play the video game." And he thinking, I can beat you in this game. And y'all play the game and you whoop his ass. And he cut the goddamn game off before the game even ends. That's because of, and you be like, what the fuck you doing, man? The game ain't over yet. It is now. Let's go out, let's go outside. And you like, man, you just gonna cut the fucking game off like that? And the game ain't even over yet. And you like, shit, it's over for me. And that's how the system is. That's all goddamn shit. So whatever happens to us, we can write that shit out and go about our motherfucking business. But if it happened to you the opposite of us. Oh, we ain't finna take up for your monkey ass. Fuck you. No surprise. It's the same motherfucking merry-go-round that we go around every time, and we still act like we just so fucking lost. Like, oh, this some bullshit. No, it ain't. Let them keep doing it. They ought to give you a lesson that you need to stick together with your own kind and learn. Do what they do. Take up for your own. Yeah, it sounds racist. You might say, oh, come on, K, I know you sound a damn racist. Hey, I didn't write this. I didn't do this shit. They did it. Ain't nothing I didn't do. I've been on this planet 45 fucking years. Let me tell you something. Way before I was even thought about it, it was 20 times worse than what it is now. And it's going back to that point. Slowly but surely. And we don't even fucking know. But quiet as kept. We like to be entertained by bullshit instead of realizing what's really going on out here. We love to be entertained. See, if I was DJing, I'd have had a whole lot of motherfuckers watching me right now. But by me talking about this shit is boring. And I understand it's gonna be boring. Because one thing about it, you ain't trying to find out shit. You trying to wait till shit happens. That's just like when a motherfucker gets sick or dying. You tell them you love them. But you didn't tell them you loved them or care about them when they was living. We're asshole backwards, boy. I tell you, asshole backwards. And then we wonder why we get treated the way we get treated. It ain't my fault. But only thing I can say is that white boy is pretty much gonna get off. And if he don't get off, it won't even be a surprise to me because I know it's something else behind. Ain't gonna never be a surprise. Only way it'd be a surprise to me if the motherfucker he get off and and his ass just walk out that courtroom and just start shooting again. Dark Prince in the house. What it is, brother?
Shalom, brothers. Shalom, and sisters out that way. Uh, I'm enjoying everything that's been going on, and I love the power of communication. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. But anyway, what are we talking about? Come on.
No, I just put this little diagram up here that I seen online back here a while back where it was comparing Tamar Rice with Kyle Rittenhouse, showing the difference.
That statement under there. This is why people march. Now, just
Now
before,
that right there, I didn't get to the point of talking about. But go ahead.
well, early before, I'm saying we were. I don't even know what was going on with the, but we were just getting, I'm saying, fired up, and I guess they get off our just pre-rant stuff. But our people, I'm saying, you brought up a word that you talking about, I'm saying, being on autopilot, and the autopilot is, I'm saying, I'm looking at saying we march when the white people doing it too, but when we do it to ourselves, ain't nobody march. So
No,
why is this even relevant? You know what I'm saying? To our listeners out here, why do it be relevant when we're not looking at the biggest pictures? We like to do it to ourselves. Now, in the Tamir Rice, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely innocent what was going on down there because nobody should be killed because he's into a gun. That in itself has its own separate thing of what we talk about on other discussions as far as racism, white power, prejudice, stuff like that. Mm, Fear of people. That goes, I'm saying, its own little lane too. This thing is branched off in many directions. But for right now at hand, what we're talking about is, I'm saying, that we got to understand we can't say that we want this when we're not looking at the big picture, what's happening. So this. Now, this food right here that's going on, as far as from what I heard, what I'm saying, that's then went home and went to sleep, is that was a yeah. I heard that too, and I couldn't believe it, but at the same time, I can't believe it because the last guy that went up and shot up a place, what I'm saying, down, what I'm saying, in the Carolinas, they took him to Burger King.
oh yeah, yeah. You got my old Dylan Roof.
Yep.
Well, according to them, they heard his stomach growling in the back of the police car.
That what happened, huh?
Yeah, they had to temp his tummy with the taste of burgers and honey.
He definitely got that. Definitely got that.
Well, that whole fiasco was, you know, we know black people ain't finna do shit about it because black people had all the time in the world to go and buck that cracker in his head. I remember the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, "You ain't got to worry about motherfuckers coming up in the mall doing no stupid ass shit like that because they already got that shit handled. You ain't finna come in there at all. But see, that just goes to show you that they can do things like that and nothing happened. But as soon as we do something, hey, it's all good. It's all motherfucking good.
I
We
think,
only time we cry wolf about shit like that is when they do it to us. But we never cry
what?
wolf when it's done to each other.
I don't even think, what I'm saying, white supremacy understand what evil methodical, what I'm saying, system they put in play with Willie Lynch. Because I say that to say this is that if they just looked at society and the effects that has been after it's been implemented, we do it to ourselves. And the only time that we raise a voice and saying that, what I'm saying, we want y'all to stop is that when they do it. So it's like they don't even see the fact that this thing is working what they say they want to put in play because they even jumping in from time to time out of whatever fields they into, what I'm saying, and gunning down. And they don't even have to do it. Because J. Edgar
Mm-hmm.
Hoover was saying himself, what I'm saying? And he put in the COINTELPRO to stop things. But what's my man's name? Mario Van Peebles. A while back, he said the thing about it, they have turned us into a self. And the thing about it is working so well, they don't even see. It's blinding their
No,
eyes.
no, it's just like a Tesla. The Tesla is that Tesla car. You
I
can
hear a
just
lot
sit back
about
and
it,
let the
what I'm saying,
motherfucker.
but
You can just sit back there and let that motherfucker drive itself. That's basically what's going on now. It basically is on autopilot.
Me personally, I wouldn't want a car like that. I like that. I like the experience of
Uh,
it, baby.
the whole thing is, according to Tesla, it was never for you to even really put yourself in that position of letting the goddamn car drive itself. Because the cars, true enough, it got sensors, got cameras, all that shit around it, but it's still having problems trying to realize the the whole changing mechanism. Because a lot of times, even like when you're going through a construction site,
These
which
idiots
is
gonna get
going,
themselves killed. And about this car to go kill itself. It's gonna run off the road into a telegraph pole
but
underneath
hold
the
on,
bridge.
bro, it already that's already been manifested. People have been getting fucked off. you, you laugh? What you laugh? I mean, I'm just saying. It's already happened. It already happened. Because you had one motherfucker that was on the passenger side. And put his,
Playing the TLC.
let me get my head right. I want to say it so that way you can understand. I'm gonna say it.
mm,
You
mm.
had you
Go ahead.
had a guy who basically put his car on autopilot, hopped his ass over in the passenger seat, and it's got like a timing thing. You can time the motherfucker to make when you're ready to go. It's basically ain't nothing but a computer on wheels. That's all it is.
That's the key word, the timing and everything. Go ahead,
Yeah,
go
he was compute, but he basically said, "Okay,
ahead.
I'm tired, man. I'm gonna go to bed.
No,
Fucking
he
let
thought it
this
was
goddamn
time.
let this car drive me to Tucson, Arizona, and I live in Dallas, and we live in El Paso, Texas.
Oh man,
So
he came up in his mind.
you can key that in the goddamn car, and it'll know how to do the speed limit and all this shit.
See, he keyed it in. Huh?
Yeah, he keyed it in. So now that he keyed the shit in, he can get on he can get on down on the goddamn road. But Steve, I'm gonna say this part. Stop laughing, man. Goddamn, I'm trying to get the shit out. He had some cover and a goddamn and an eye cover. You know the little the mask. He put the eye mask on and got on the passenger side and went to sleep. I'm just telling you what
oh,
happened. I'm not trying to be funny.
oh
I'm not trying to
man,
say that's no joke, but this is what happened. This is the society that we
mm,
live in. We are
real
just
tears,
that fucking
real
comfortable
tears.
with man-made shit.
Mm, mm.
This motherfucker done got in the goddamn passenger seat. Ain't nobody driving the goddamn vehicle. He going on down the road.
He said he keyed it in and put on
Not to
his
mention, oh,
seatbelt.
did I mention, bro? He had the passenger in the back seat, and he was asleep too.
Two idiots for the price of one car. Two idiots for the price of one car. Now here's the crazy thing about it. It don't take you have to be filthy rich to get one, right? So that's what crazy what it
No,
takes.
no, no. You don't have to be filthy rich because them cars they don't cost that much. I mean, they
I get
going
that.
up now, but back when they first came out, hold on, what the first lady say? First lady said there was an accident in one, and they said the guy went to sleep in the back seat and crashed. Possibly had been drinking and didn't want to drive.
I'm just gonna key it in. Just take me right around the corner.
Nigga, let me tell you something.
It took him right on the freeway and off of it.
I remember. I don't. I'm trying. I can't. I don't know my internet. My nigga.
It hurts. Oh yeah.
Nigga,
Mm,
nigga,
real tears, y'all. Real tears, man.
nigga.
Mm. Oh, that's all right there, bro. That's all right there. Thanks, First Lady. We definitely needed that extra punch in there. I was going for it, but I needed something to take me on over.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
see,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
but I think the guy that she
Woo.
talking about, the guy that she talking about, he died. He died. He got killed.
You don't think so?
Yeah, of course. Because see, this is what you, bro. You won't let me finish the shit. But look how that horse looking at you. Look how that horse looking at you. Look how that horse looking at you.
Hold on,
But
man. He said,
look,
yeah, he died. But what's supposed to happen, bro? What's supposed to
no, no,
happen?
listen. This is what happened though.
Oh, the Muppet place, boy, it's getting worse. I'm
No, no,
loving
listen here though. Listen here.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
It was some more motherfuckers was trying to do. It was another white boy that was trying to do the same shit in Wisconsin,
Mm, mm,
and
mm.
the police got
Oh, this is
caught up
big.
with him though.
Oh.
The police caught up with him and pulled him over, and he was sound asleep, sleeping good. The police, the state people said he was sleeping pretty good. He was sleeping pretty good. He was really relaxed. He was really relaxed. Oh, first lady said it was in Houston. That was in Houston.
It
They
don't
both
matter.
were in. They both was in the back doing the crash. And oh yeah, she said, well, yeah, that's the crash. They both died in Houston.
Oh,
I'm trying to keep my faith because you know.
hold on. See, this one whole thing about it. And you telling me I need to be quiet? And they out here doing this? Right, right.
This is what. See, this is what I'm gonna say.
You gonna get a
You
tester for the
know,
truck, dog. You gonna get a
no,
tester for the
this is what
truck,
I'm gonna
dog.
say, bro. This is what I'm gonna say. You know,
Ooh.
I have people
Ooh.
telling me that you need to go out
Mm,
and
mm,
get this jab so I can feel good
uh,
and be healthier. But you
mm.
got two motherfuckers. You done
Oh,
got
Lord, my supper like
two
he good.
motherfuckers that have lost their
Ooh,
life
they'll get go. Oh,
depending on the car
mm, mm,
that they
mm.
said can drive by itself. Who the fuck they having flashbacks of Kit from Knight Rider?
Yeah, what it was. And the drug talked to him. They thought it was a cop.
You see how I'm looking on? Somebody make this face a goddamn emoji.
Mm. Ah. Mm, 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 mm.
But you know, I'm gonna tell you though, it's a nice car because me and Lisa, we looked at the videos on it. It's a nice vehicle, real nice vehicle.
Mm.
But it's kind of strange to be going down the highway with no motor, no sound of a motor.
It's moving.
Now first lady started some shit. She said, might as well let CJ and Khalees drive. Well, these motherfuckers, boy.
Oh.
But, but you know, that just goes to show you how
Oh.
how how far we didn't got in this society to where we didn't, you know, even if I was like I was telling you earlier, what I told you about what me and First Lady talked about going in the future and what the people would think, how people think in this society.
You know
That
what?
motherfucker would say, if it get to the point where it's time for me to check about this motherfucker, let me check about it. Because 2021, that fucked up. I don't want to be here.
I was thinking about that too when you said that to me, you know what I'm saying? And here's my spin on it. If we could have went back to the 70s, we was the militant decade and talked to them brothers and sisters back then. They had remember the boys store in the Capitol, they did that by themselves. But if we got a chance to talk to the people, oh my goodness, the entire nation, it might have been something. It might have been something. But hey, wishful thinking, bro. Wishful thinking.
I'm,
But
since I basically said what I said about the test, we're gonna just skip all this other shit. That you wanted to go in about Travis Scott. Um,
yeah,
Only thing I can say about that concert situation, it was another tragedy that happened. It was 8 people. Power. But anyway, I'm back. But anyway,
okay.
uh, when we start talking about Travis Scott, it seemed like shit just start going downhill. Then all
That's
I,
exactly.
the shit to me was devil worship. Now fuck that.
I said, clap back, bro. Clap back.
Ah, motherfucker. But
Yeah, that's
anyway,
it. Yeah, yeah.
anyway, I ain't gonna even touch into that bullshit because I don't give a flying fuck. Let's see what first lady say. It's now 10. The 9-year-old died, and the girl that was they put
Brain dead.
pulled the plug. Yeah, brain dead was plug. They pulled the plug.
Yeah, see, that's why we got to talk about it. Now let me get into it, please.
Well,
I got something to say on
huh?
it. I got something to say on it.
Damn, I can't even control my shit. What the hell?
Uh-huh.
See, you over there melon, you over there melon the power that be and see what happens.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? It's
Oh,
an
there it
open.
go.
Yeah,
There it
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. We got some folks on our squad too. You know what I'm saying? This gonna get out. It's gonna get out.
Well, I mean, this is the
Yeah.
thing. They don't have to get mad. I mean, yeah, y'all creating these problems for these motherfuckers. Ain't got shit to do with us. Cause like I say, if the motherfucker want to go down the road and take a nap on the passenger seat in a goddamn car doing 90 miles an hour, hey, do what you do.
I
What's
said,
going on, brother Mike? Mike said they killed the man. They killed young Dolph. Yeah,
yeah, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
we know about it, bro. But
bro.
I it's like to me, this is becoming really irritating to me about this rap situation because it's like a chain reaction because I clearly believe they're trying to go ahead and end hip hop
But see, that was the
like they're
agenda,
trying to
though.
get rid of
Remember?
R&B.
Remember when you broke it down, and I got a chance to, because you know what I'm saying, you from the stomping ground where they did, the meeting at in 1991 out there in LA. You know what I'm saying? But once I got a chance, you know what I'm saying, get into my research and find out what they actually agenda was for that. And Bone from you know what I'm saying, Bone, I mean Crazy from Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know what I'm saying? He spoke on it. Y'all can check that out too. And he's talking about the 1991, you know what I'm saying, decision, what they wanted to do with hip hop. And the thing about it was, you know what I'm saying, basically in a nutshell is that we just want you to talk about gangster rap and gangster rap only. Because see what gangster rap only does, you know what I'm saying? It's not you that we after. We after your listeners. Because your listeners push the sales on things. So that's what we after. We use you as the vessel. Now, in doing that, the thing about it is, you know what I'm saying? This is all we want you to talk about. Because the thing about it, it joins a mindset to our people. And once the
Yeah,
mindset comes influenced through the music, that's all we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And so how long as I've been on, you know, saying my short time on the planet, all I've been hearing about it, you know what I'm saying, big dope sacks and big bags, you know what I'm saying? And my thing is that we haven't evolved from there. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about it is people understood that the dollar bills in the, you know what I'm saying, 20s and 50s and hundreds they got in their pocket is actually monopoly money, which is what the game is based off of. You really think twice about what you're out here dying and killing about. But that's another story for another time. But the
Well,
sad thing about it is, like we was talking about earlier, you know what I'm saying, is that autopilot.
oh
Police
yeah,
again.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been saying this shit over and over again. Some people listen, some people don't. But I've always said that when they started in 91, 92, with changing the whole concepts of the hip hop music over to the fact where it started becoming this so-called gangster rap shit,
Mhm.
because ain't no such thing as ain't no such thing as gangster rap.
You sure right
I'm
about it.
here
I
to,
gotta change that up.
I'm going to say it off record. There's no such thing as gangster rap. They said gangster rap when they heard one goddamn lyric off an NWA song. When they said this is a gang, they automatically just, oh, this must be gangster rap. There's no
That's
such
true.
thing as gangster rap.
That is, but
It was
what I will
crime. It was called crime rap, because they basically talking about things that were happening in the hood that basically brought in crime in the hood, shooting each other,
what did
selling
I
dope,
see?
prostitution, every damn thing that was going on in the hood. That's what we talked about in our music. It
Yeah, but
wasn't glorifying it. It basically
what
was
did I
talking
see?
about it.
Yo, what did I see that
Ice-T was a
somebody said?
crime rapper.
No, he
He
said
was the
about
first crime. Huh?
no the music. He had a song I think it was called Crime Story, wasn't it? You remember that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Six
yeah,
Six in the Morning was a crime song.
yeah, it
The
was.
first the first crime song, crime rap song in the history of hip hop. 6 in the morning, police at my door. It basically started off telling you what was happening in
Mm-hmm.
the surroundings of the hood at the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's crime rap. But later on down the line, when Ice Cube said this is a game and I'm in it, they automatically say, oh, that's gangster rap. They labeled it as gangster rap. The powers that be ran with it, called it gangster rap. Then 91 comes, they started realizing that the music that we were rapping, yeah, we were talking about, you know, the crazy shit, but we wasn't glorifying it. Because to show you how they done shit, they basically took one person
Mm-hmm.
from being who he was at that time to who he is now. Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre said on a lyric of a song back in '89 called Express Yourself, I don't smoke weed or cess because it give a brother brain damage. You look up 2 or 3 years later, he talking about smoking the chronic. Now you think about that. You never thought of that? You know why you ain't thought of that? Because you thought it was something new that was going down, which it was. And it was something new for a reason, because they knew Dr. Dre was hell with those beats, and he looked like a certain gang member. He looked like a hood motherfucker, which he wasn't. Just like a lot of these rappers out here, they're not really hood motherfuckers. They're being paid to be hood motherfuckers because they want the society, as well as white society, to believe this is all these niggas know how to do is kill each other. They talk about it in their music. They don't respect their mama. They don't respect their daddy. They don't even know who their daddy is. They don't respect girlfriends. They don't respect nobody, not even themselves. And we keep the goddamn ball rolling. And when we keep the ball rolling, now it's time to really go in to making you motherfuckers kill each other harder than ever. Start happening.
Drill music.
Yeah, drill music. Those beats, those heavy percussion beats, and those good sounding cymbals and shit. That's the reason why when you listen to a lot of these guys riding up and down the street with these loud ass motherfucking foghorn uh uh tweeter speakers and shit. Because back in the days it used to be all about bass and stuff, but now it's about the sound. It's really just about the sound itself. It mesmerizes your fucking mind. It fucks with you. Then you smoking your little weed start your little powder or whatever the fuck, yo, you in another fucking galaxy. First thing you thinking about when you listen to this music, how you would like to just smoke them, how it would feel to smoke a motherfucker and not get in trouble. Take it from me. I'm from that. I ain't from Mississippi. Yeah, I live in Mississippi. Been in Mississippi for a while, but I come from where it all began. And one thing about it, when the fucking feds and all these undercover motherfuckers, when they ride through South Central, they sitting up there in their goddamn car watching us pop locking and rapping and seeing what we do on a daily basis, smoking weed, getting high, talking shit to our old lady, talking shit to each other, and they listen to music that we listen to, and they go, oh yeah, write this shit down. Okay. Go up to one of their record, go to the little meeting and at the record the little record company meeting. And they writing and they basically jotting all this shit down on the bulletin board. How to destroy niggas through music. Yes, they do that. I see my views went down real low then when I said that. Because it's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't go from talking about fight the power. We got to fight the powers that be. Who the fuck they talking about?
Uh-huh.
You know who the powers that be is? The motherfucker that got y'all fucked up right now. Now you fighting yourself. And you fight yourself more than ever now than you ever have.
Mm-hmm.
But we make up excuses. We say, you just don't know how I'm living. You don't know my life. You don't know my struggle. Nigga, you need to get your ass a book and read all the way back to the 60s on how black people were getting fucked over. You think your struggle's bad now? Struggles was 20 times worse than it is now. Only reason why your struggles are bad now is because your mama told you that you don't need no father. I'm your father. She lied to you. Hell, I just seen a woman not too long ago say that she'll be very mad if a motherfucker tell her child that ain't no such thing as Santa Claus. So this bitch rather for a motherfucking white man being told that he brought her child gifts than she saying that she brought a child. Your white zaddy.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, you tell him, yeah, it's a such thing as Santa Claus. Santa Claus, fat ass, supposed to be coming down the chimney and bring you gifts. You ain't got no goddamn chimney.
Ain't no chimneys in the hood.
Huh?
Ain't no chimneys in the hood.
But you can't tell your child that. You gonna tell him I gave him a key to my apartment. But here you are, you won't even let the nigga that you call yourself fucking have a key to that motherfucker. But you let the white man have a key to it. Huh? Oh, I forgot he already got the key because you on Section 8, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Blah, blah.
Woo! Boy.
Blah, blah.
The things that I see that hurts me the most is when motherfuckers act like black men are the worst on the planet right now. Because like I told you earlier, when that young woman said, God damn it, I wonder what that dude did to that woman for her to try to run him over with a car. It ain't what did she do to him. See, they think, men, they think we just do everything to a woman.
Mm.
They feel like a woman don't do shit. All she do is take care of her kids. But they don't realize that woman be up in there plotting just as well as a man do. And the only time she become an innocent person or victim is when she been fucked up. She gets scared then. She just like these Caucasians. I'm threatened for my life. I was threatened for my life. So I try to run them over with my car. I try to run them over with my Tesla.
Well, see, that's the whole thing about it. Our people don't understand, you know what I'm saying? There's a system at play called Willie Lynch divide and conquer. So whatever it is that we disputing about with each other, you know what I'm saying, that should get your attention on why. And once you find out the roots of the matter on why, then you know what I'm saying, we need to kind of understand my two plus your two equals four. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. So with this system in play right now, we on autopilot and we got to get out of that because the thing about it, if we don't see each other, you know what I'm saying, free thinking human beings, because like I said, there's snakes and the glow all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got nothing, no record that's squeaky at all. Clean that is. So in that being said, you know what I'm saying, you got to, it's just like having a ceasefire with a rival somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We took losses on both sides, but we got to get to the point now, like, hey, we got to start somewhere, straight like that. Because if not, we gonna continue to do this. Cause like I said, verbal, you know what I'm saying, assault is just the same as physical assault. It's still murder.
Well, they had a video. They had a video back here some years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They had a video back here some years ago where they were doing like a test on both sides. They did one for the woman
Mm-hmm.
and the man for the woman. The
Mm-hmm.
first one was they showed this woman and this man having an argument, and the woman was lighting on his ass, cussed him out, slapping him on the side of the head and everything in public. And everybody was looking right, looking and pointing and laughing, and giggling. So they cut it. Then they started doing it with the man doing the opposite of what she did. People was coming, don't you holler at her. Don't you do this and do that to her.
Yeah.
Because subconsciously, you think that woman is too weak to do anything to hurt hurt a man. But that woman is emotional and she's fragile and she's out of this world when it comes down to feeling a certain type of way. She gonna try to destroy her target. And she gonna continue to keep destroying her target because she's already emotional. See, when we do shit, paya, we okay, whatever, he dead. We already know he dead. But that woman, she gonna imp the goddamn gun on this motherfucker and still be clicking that bitch and shaking. That's the difference between a woman and a man. See, but most women would say, I can't hurt you. Shit. Yes, she can. If she keep fucking with you enough, she can hurt you and kill you and get you up out of here. Because she's frightened. She's emotional. She's distressed. But most people don't think like that. And it's not for me to be on here to bash women, because I got a woman. And she know where I come from, as well as I know where she come from. But at the same time, she know who she is, and I know who the fuck I am. That's the problem with society. They don't know who the fuck who motherfuckers is no more. Because you got women that want to be men, and you got men that want to be women.
And in between.
In between. And expect me and you and other motherfucking alphas out here to go along with this shit. But I'm not going along with it. There ain't no way a nigga come walking up to me, hey, how you doing? Get your bitch ass out my face, nigga. Come to me with a man voice. Come and be like you know damn woman. Come and check your motherfucking ass. Either that or don't say shit to me. Just walk the fuck off. That's be your best out. Walk the fuck off. Don't say shit to me and I won't say shit to you.
That's the
Oh,
thing.
you homo, you must be homophobic. Yeah, I am afraid of gays. Yes, I am. I am very afraid. Why am I afraid? I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm afraid anytime a motherfucker can take a dick in his ass, it's painful. He's not to be fucked with. Leave that motherfucker alone because he's hurt. But anyway, go ahead, bro. You got anything you gotta say? Bro, you got quiet though. What's going on?
Just listen to what you just said. That's all.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, bro. Motherfuckers, feel like you're supposed to go along with this shit that they setting up in this society. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I just can't. I can't
Exactly.
have the notions to do it because I know it's wrong and I know the agenda. I know the destroy of the agenda,
Mm-hmm.
and it is not nothing good. Just like that damn jab they telling motherfuckers to go and get. That shit is not good.
Mm-hmm.
But you motherfuckers running to the aid of doing this shit.
Because see, the gender they got, to me, how can I equate this? You remember Spider-Man 3 when the ooze came down from outer space, the little symbiote ooze that was live, but it needed a living, you know what I'm saying, host to, you know what I'm saying, attach itself to. That's how I feel about society, you know what I'm saying, this propaganda. It's a symbiote organ trying to attach itself to me. Nah, I'm not gonna try to jump on with that. Don't want that on me. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, simulating into that. Because that's what they trying to do. They turning everybody out. That's basically what's going on.
Well, it can turn them out, on, up, down, left and right. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going a part of. I'm not a part of that shit. Fuck that. Because I know how the fuck am I gonna sleep at night knowing that there's a nigga trying to cuddle in the bed with me? That shit ain't right. Cause I'm not gonna fuck him and he damn sure ain't gonna fuck me cause me and them ain't gonna have nowhere. I don't like go behind the motherfucker in the bathroom. In my bathroom. When niggas say I gotta go in there and piss and shit, go and do your thing. I'm gonna stay away. I'm gonna stay out the way from the bathroom for about at least 35 to 45 minutes, like Pop said on Friday. I don't go behind no goddamn man. I don't smell no motherfucking man. I don't even want to smell one when she come out the bathroom. But I already know what the whole situation is about. I know what they got planned. I know why they planning it. They planning it because they know that most motherfuckers will go along to get think they gonna get something out of society. And it don't work that way. If you be a man, they'll treat you like one, regardless if they don't like you or not. Because see, Caucasian people, a lot of times they walk up to me, they don't know where to speak. I just walk past my head because they be scared because I look a certain way. I look too fucking mean. I look like I'm ready to slap the fuck out their ass. But it ain't that. It's just the fact of the matter. I've been driving all fucking day. I'm tired. I don't feel like being bothered. But if the motherfucker say something to me, I'll say, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Joke around. Because a lot of truck drivers, they'll be out here telling me their whole fucking lifestyle if I let them. But I ain't telling them a shit about what's going on with me. Ain't none of their goddamn business. What the fuck I like telling you, man? Shit, me and Lisa, we fucked and sucked all night the other day. Ain't none of their goddamn business. You know shit like that, man. The fuck? But anyway, what else I want to talk about? Let's go into the news. Do we need to go into the news? I think we
What's that?
trying to see. It was some articles coming up. But I don't know. My fucking internet is acting up over in this area, man. That's why you glitching. But your voice sound good coming up. It's just your video ain't worth a damn tonight.
I thought it was just me because I see you say you freezing from time to time though.
Yeah, I froze up that long because my shit went black not too long. But it's good now, as far as I know. Let me see how it's looking on YouTube. I ain't seen none of my YouTube people come up. See what's going on YouTube. If it wasn't so much about copyright, I'd play some music. I got a new intro, a new opening for Let's Talk, but I can't even upload it because internet service over here, my internet is not putting out enough power for me to do it.
You freezing up every few seconds.
Uh,
So you freezing up every few seconds somewhere.
I'm looking at you now. Yeah, I see it's glitching a little bit. That's why I said we ain't gonna be on here too long. I'm gonna go ahead and give us about another. See where we at now on time. We about 26 minutes on it. We about 26 minutes to the 30-minute hour. 30 minute of the hour. So we'll just go ahead and just talk. I wanted to reach on some shit on the news. I want to talk about. So you think Sleepy Joe doing a good job for America?
Who?
Sleepy Joe.
Man, I ain't even think about nothing going on over there, you know what I'm saying, on Pennsylvania Avenue. Nothing. I've been in my own little world doing my thing. So whatever they got
I
going
don't
on
fuck
over
with
there,
politics anyway. I just make them a joke.
nah, I don't even, you know what I'm saying, waste my time with it. It had nothing to do with me. What they talking about trying to get going on. So I
Somebody
say,
told me, goddamn, they don't care as long as they got Trump racist ass out the White House. I think that's the stupidest shit a person could ever see.
it was. It definitely was. I don't
Because
see no difference.
you clearly think just because they got one dickhead out of the White House and put another dickhead in there that makes it better, huh? That's just
Well,
like
see, like,
motherfucker that fuck you in the ass just because one of them fucked you in the ass, he didn't put no grease on, but the other one put grease on, make you feel better, huh?
I mean, like you said, they like them little idiot moves.
Uh-oh. He didn't kick off. Look at first lady, let's go, Brandon. Yeah. Rusty did kicked off. I knew it was coming. He need to get that. He need to shoot that ragged ass motherfucking Bruce Mobile ass phone of his. I told him about that. But I ain't gonna be on here very long no way because put about 20 more minutes in because my signal it is shitty for the city. But one thing I want to say about the whole concept of the young Dolph situation is that you know I'm not gonna say hope because that word hope is straight garbage to me. I don't like that word hope. Hope sounds like cat shit to me. But I really spiritually would like for Memphis to get a better understanding of what's really going on in their part of the country and for them not to fall in the valley of the shadow of death with these people out here who are darn that must mean time for me to get them off here. But basically get your mind right and try to get a better notion of what's really going on and that young doc. Just think about what things he done when he was here and don't be trying to go after who you think probably has something to do with this man's death because you might stumble up on the wrong person and get shit started that can pretty much get you fucked off. But I know a lot of this shit ain't gonna be heard too quick. So I'm just doing what I can to say some real shit to you guys. I know a lot of you guys don't seem to understand or really have the notion of what's going on out here. It really is what it is. But like I said, I really hate that for that, brother. Yeah. But it's just like so many rappers are losing their life. And it's just, and it's unheard of from where I come from anyway. Never heard no shit like that. But that's the way of the world. It's the way of the world. It's fucked up. It really is. I wish I could get load my damn theme song on here. My damn internet is crackling like a motherfucker, which I'm not surprised because I'm in the country. I'm in the motherfucking country, part of Alabama. Alabama, sweet low Alabama. It's country than the motherfucker out here. Yeah, very country. Let's see. I want to load theme music, but it won't let me. I guess it won't let me now because since I'm live. But, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I said I want to go 30, go about 20 more minutes, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Uh, Shout out to you guys that are listening tonight. Like I said, if you guys want to see me in a better form than Facebook, you can look me up and subscribe to my channel at DJ Chaos Mixed Mouth. Or if you want to see some videos, promote your shit, go to Chaotic DJ's Music at gmail.com and send your files to me. And I, you understand, hook you up. Shout out to my boy Willie James Lindsay. I finally got that song that he has sent me. I'm gonna get a chance to play it in one of my, my little DJing ceremonies on Twitch and Mixcloud. But we're gonna go ahead and end this thing for real, for real. Shout out to you, first lady. Love you, boo boo. Don't step up off this thing. This internet is crack-a-lacking for real. It's your boy Chaos, sounding out. Have a good night.